Hello everyone, this is Gitika Chawla from USPC Jain Public School, and today we'll start question number 6 of exercise 13.1 of chapter 13 exponents and powers of class 7th. So here in question number 6 they are asking us to simplify, mean to say we are having an expression which is in the exponent form and we have to open it in the form of product and we have to solve it completely. So here in first part we are having 2 multiply 10 raised to power 3 here. So we can see here 2 is here single. 2 is alone here, write here 2 as it is. Then multiply 10 is appearing 3 times. You can see here 10 raised to power 3. It means we'll multiply 10 3 times. So write here 10 multiply 10 multiply 10. And on multiplying all these numbers we got here 2000. Then same here in second part we're having 7 raised to power 2 multiply 2 raised to power 2 here. So that means to say here 7 raised to power 2 means we write here 7 multiply 7. Then multiply 2 raised to power 2 means write here 2 multiply 2. So on multiplying this 7 7s are 49, 2 2s are 4, then 14 and 4s are 196. You can write here. Then same the third part we are having 2 raised to power 3 multiply 5. So 2 raised to power 3 means we will multiply 2 thrice, 3 times. So write here 2 multiply 2, then multiply 5 because 5 is having only one power, single power, that is 1 here. So that is 5 alone. So 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 5, that is 40 here. Then same here in fourth part we are having 3 multiply 4 raised to power 4. So again open this exponent. So what to write here 3 multiply 4 multiply 4 multiply 4 multiply 4 and we got here 768. Then you are having next part 0 multiply 10 raised to power 2. What we'll do first of all we'll open this exponent. So what we write here 0 multiply 10 multiply 10. So you can, as you know that when we multiply any number with the 0, the answer will be 0. So its answer is 0 here. Then see in next sixth part we are having 5 raised to power 2 multiply 3 raised to power 3 here. So that means we will multiply 5 with 5 and then multiply 3 with 3 time itself here. So write here 5 multiply by 5, then 3 multiply 3 multiply 3. So what to write here? What we get at the end? 5 5 is a 25, then 3 3 is a 9, 9 3 is a 27. So what we'll do here, we'll multiply this 25 with 27. We got here 675 here. Then again 2 raised to power 4 multiply 3 raised to power 2. You can open it. 2 raised to power 4 means we'll multiply 2 4 times. So write here 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 2. Then 3 raised to power 2 means multiply 3 with 3 itself only. Only 2 times we can say. So after multiplying this we got here 144. Then at the last part of this sum we are having 3 raised to power 2 multiply 10 raised to power 4. So right here 3 raised to power 2 means 3 multiply 3 and 10 raised to power 4 means we multiply 10 4 times. That 10 multiply 10 multiply 10 multiply 10 and we got here 9 with 4 zeros, and this is the answer. In this way you can simplify these expressions. Now let's move to the next sum, question number 7. Again they are asking to simplify. So what is here? First of all, in first part we are having minus 4 raised to power 3. Mean to say here this one number is negative now. Minus 4 raised to power 3 mean to say we will multiply this minus 4 3 times. So let's open the bracket first. We got here minus 4 multiply minus 4 multiply minus 4. So what we'll do here, when we are having any negative number in this exponent number, we can say what we'll do here on that time, we can cancel the negative sign. When the numbers are in product form or in multiplication form, we can cancel the negative sign with the negative sign only. Fine. So what we'll do here, as we know that there are 3 negative signs are there. So what we'll do here, we will cancel this negative and negative sign. So what is left here? Only one negative sign is left. Then what we'll do? After that, we will multiply the numbers. 4 4s are 16, 16 4s are 64. So what will be the answer? Minus 64 here. Then same here, in next part we are having minus 3 multiply minus 2 raised to power 3. Again both these expressions, these numbers are negative. They are both are negative. So what we'll do here? Minus 3 will be as it is, then multiply. Minus 2 will appear 3 times. So right here minus 2 multiply minus 2 multiply minus 2. Now you can see here all these numbers are in product form and they're having negative signs also, and we can cancel the negative sign with negative sign. So what we'll do here? This minus sign, this negative sign will be cancelled with it and this will be cancelled with it. So what is left? All negative signs are cancelled. So now the number will be positive. Fine. So now we multiply 3 with 2, 2 and 2, and what we got here? 24 at the end. So same way in third part we are having minus 3 raised to power 2 multiply minus 5 raised to power 2. Means minus 3 will be 2 times and minus 5 will be again 2 times. So right here again what we'll do? The first step we will cancel the negative signs. So minus minus will be cancelled, minus minus will be cancelled. Now we will multiply the leftover numbers. What is left here? 3 multiply 3, 5 multiply 5, and on multiplying it we got here 225. Fine. In the same way we can simplify the next part. We are having minus 2 raised to power 3 multiply minus 10 raised to power 3. Open the brackets. What we got here? We got here minus 2 3 times and minus 10 again 3 times, and we are having negative signs. So what we'll do? We will cancel the sign. Negative negative will be cancelled. Here both will be cancelled, negative signs, and these also negative signs will be cancelled. Then what we'll do? We multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 2, that is 8. Then this is 10 multiply 10 multiply 10, that is 1000. So this is 8 into 1000, that is 8000. So in this way you can simplify these type of sums. Now see next question, question number 8. They're asking to compare the following numbers. You can see here we are having these expressions here now. You're having this number in decimal form and exponential form also. So what they're asking, we have to compare this one number and this one number. Fine. We have to check that which one is greater. So let's start it now. First of all, what we'll do on comparing this, we can first of all we compare these decimal numbers. It is after and before decimal there is only single digit. It is 2.7 and 1.5. Now what we'll do, now we'll compare the exponents of the whose base is 10 here. We'll compare their exponents. Mean to say here we will compare the powers of 10 here. Here the 10's power is 12 and here 10's power is 8. Now you can come to that whose power is greater. This one 10's power is greater than this 10's power. So what we'll do here, on comparing the exponents of base 10, we come to know that as this one power is greater than this power, so this one number will be greater. Fine. So in this way we can write here that 2.7 multiply 10 raised to power 12 is greater than 1.5 multiply 10 raised to power 8 here. Fine. With the same way we are having second part, we are having 4 multiply 10 raised to power 14 and 3 multiply 10 raised to power 7. Now this 4 and 3, they are simple numbers, and here these exponents who's having base 10, same base is there, and this one is 14 and this one is 17. So which one is greater, 14 or 17? 17 is greater na? So that means this one term, this one number will be greater. So that means 4 multiply 10 raised to power 14 will be less than this 3 multiply 10 raised to power 17. So in this way you can compare the number that which one is greater and which one is smaller.